It's probably why they're right here where it's not stopping.
Here is the 1994 Land Rover Range Rover LOWB, which stands for Long Wheelbase. It's also known as the Range Rover Classic model. This is the 94, the last of the big beefy models. We originally purchased this for a project that we call the Adventure Team. You can actually see that project on adventureteamtv.com. But we sunk a bunch of money in it. It's pretty much just a mascot. We bought it at 95,000 miles. It only has 116,000 miles on it right now. And it sits a lot, and that's probably why we have some issues for it, as you'll see. But here, take a look and check it out. It has the original Land Rover full brush guard, along with two 9-inch HED lights. It has red LED headlamps, as well as LED road lamps. This Rover has a 4-inch spring lift kit on it, so we got rid of the airbags. It's got some heavy-duty shocks on it, so it's pretty stiff. It rides really good, a little bumpy. It has 18-inch Range Rover stock rims. Now, they're stock rims, but they're rally rims, so they're kind of an addition. We do have all 4 original 16-inch rims for this Land Rover. It has the Land Rover tail light guards installed. It has a custom-made roof rack with 6 LED lights, 2 in both sides and 2 in the back for plenty of illumination. The entire body is aluminum. The only thing that's metal is the hood and the tailgate. On the hood we had put in louvers because there was a rust spot right here on both sides because a lot of water gets in the engine. As you can see, some of the louvers where the Bondo was has cracked, so this kind of needs to be redone. We also have a bad spot on the hood. That's got maybe a little rust on it. It's pretty corroded, but the hood's all metal, so the hood may need to be redone.
That'd be so awesome.
The 9-inch lights are really bright, gives you a lot of illumination. The lights on both sides give you plenty of illumination. Now the lights in the back went out on us. We haven't looked into it to see why they went out. This thing also has a rear camera. The interior, you can tell, is a little dirty. We haven't cleaned it. The headliner hangs down, which is common in the Land Rovers. And this one hangs down pretty good in the back, so it'll need to be fixed. The Land Rover, there was only 8,000 models made with left-hand drive. The speedometer setup here on the left-hand drive, we had purchased one of those and mounted it into the right-hand side, installing a GPS camera and front and back cameras, which are controlled by these 2 switches here for front and back. There's also a CB in it. It also has the original Bose stereo system, which also comes with a 6 CD changer. We threw this Land Rover together for some shows, wired up all the lights and everything. We was kind of in a hurry, so there are some wiring issues. Right now, the last time I took it to the shop, when I brought it back, I'm not sure what they did, but I have a short somewhere, so I can't run the sunroof, the front road lamps, or the GPS, the radio, and the backup cameras. I haven't really had time to dig into that yet. I just kind of really busy right now. But all the wiring for this vehicle was kind of thrown in. We got some really good wiring from the back to the front, from the lights up top. Although they all pretty much just go right here. There's the 2 ballasts for the front road lamps, and all the wires and the fuses and the relays are all kind of stuffed inside here for right now. People ask me if it runs or drives. It runs and drives great. It's not the car you want to take on a long distance trip. I mean, you're going to be doing 65, 70 on the freeway. It just hums and hums, and it just drinks the gas down. So it's a great little project car. Since everybody asked that question, we'll go ahead and give her a start up so you can hear what it sounds like. We removed the Cadillac converters and ran straight pipes from the headers all the way back to 2 black chrome tips. Gives it a most unique sound. A lot of people can tell exactly when car's coming when I'm heading their way. Now the undercarriage has got a little bit of rust on it, nothing that couldn't be blasted off and painted. It has the original 4.2 Rover V8, which is comparable to the would be the Buick 267 from 1967 because it's aluminum block. It's basically the same. It's aluminum block, aluminum heads, runs great, has high torque, has about 250 pounds of torque pressure. Does real well. As you can see, the engine compartment is dirty. We haven't had that clean yet, so that's been unfinished. Mechanically, the Range Rover is pretty sound. It does need a pressure seal for the transmission. Sometimes you have to try once or two or three times to get it in reverse, going back and forth, and that's due to a pressure, not oil pressure. Other than that, the engine runs great. But I would say about once every 200-300 miles, all of a sudden it'll just kind of glitch out on me and sputter a little bit, and I just shut it off and turn it right back on, and she's good to go. But other than that, I haven't had any major issues. Everybody asks me if it drives. I'm driving it right now.
I just want to celebrate another day of living. Used to share, just come back to the places.
And I'd be afraid I'd lose it. Oh my gosh, I would say it's probably why they're right here where it's not.
We're really looking for somebody that wants to purchase this car. Now, I don't think you're going to put a bunch of, or buy this car for a bunch of money and then just get in and put another 50,000 miles on it and not worry about it. We're looking for somebody who wants to purchase this car and maybe put for a bunch of money and put a little bit money into it, and then it will be worth a whole bunch of money. But it's a project car and it's a classic car and it's well worth its value. We're asking $8,000 and we're negotiable.